What's going on, Corny Mafia? We back again with another reaction video, and today we got 10 times Kang changed the MCU timeline in Phase 4. I'm a new Rockstars fan. I'm a Marvel fan. I don't think this will spoil me too much. So that's the reason why I'm watching this video. I mean, just knowing what Kang changed, I don't think that's too much information that's like, oh, when I started watching, when Kang started coming into the MCU for real, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I knew he did that. You know, my memory already bad, so like, I watch it, it'll be a good thing. Hold on, yeah. All right, link to the original video will be down below in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go check this out. Leave a like, do whatever you feel like it. Not like it, but do whatever you feel like. I keep messing up, bro. I'm so sorry. My mind thrown right now. I don't know what just happened, but my mind thrown. But y'all go ahead and do so as y'all please to the like button down below. We finna jump straight into the video. Let's do it.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Boss, and now that we know Kang the Conqueror is the big bad,
bro, this is a great actor, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ever since I seen him in The Harder They Fall, I watched that movie probably 3, 4, 5 times, bruh. It's such a good movie. He's such a great character, and apparently we finna see like some amazing like acting skills from this dude, because he's finna be playing a lot of people in one universe, and he has to balance all those personalities and yeah, personality. You gotta balance all that and not like transfer it over to one. You know, he gotta have that set mind focus. Like, hey, this dude a mad dude. He a sad dude. He a funny dude. He funny and mad. Like, I don't know. We finna see some good acting skills from this dude. Who else could I like really? Who else did that? That just played a lot of people. Oh, like Martin. Kind of like Martin. Yeah, not even kind of like Martin. Martin is the dude we talking about right now, as in playing different characters. Him, Jamie Foxx. I don't really know too much other people, but we finna go back into it. My fault.
The MCU is working up to in Quantumania and Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars.
I can't wait, bro.
Re-examining this sacred timeline of his to figure out exactly what he did to make it so sacred. Whenever we learn about one villain being the author of all our pain, every voice we have ever heard inside our heads. One who's got.
Was that Star Wars? Is that that Star Wars stuff, the Obi-Wan series?
By many names, a ruler, a conqueror, a jerk. It's easy to go nuts and retroactively attribute every butterfly fart to one mastermind. And since he remains scripted every and to come from Loki and Sylvie's mouths, hey, maybe Marvel Studios plans to do just that for Kang. But when you look at Phase 4 alone, you can actually connect the dots among.
But dang, how I catch it is the moment it was going away. Man, Phase 4 was amazing, y'all. Is it August 17th yet? No, 2 days. We got 2 days. We got 2 days before we get She-Hulk, and you know, some month before we get Wakanda. But this, I think, I ain't even gonna lie, this was a good phase. I was messing with WandaVision, Falcon, Loki. It took me a minute to get Loki, but after I got past that 3rd episode, I was hooked. Black Widow, it was a movie. Shang-Chi is so fire. That's like one of the best movies they dropped, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's probably better than the Avengers, bro. I watched that shit so many times. The Eternals, it was a movie to watch. Spider-Man No Way Home, amazing. I got spoiled for it a little. Like, I got spoiled. I probably didn't react the way I should have. Hawkeye, amazing. Moon Knight, that shit, bro. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it was a movie to watch, bro. Love and Thunder, ain't seen it yet, need to.
Actually,
Miss Marvel, did I finish it? I did finish it. It was decent, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I watched it all the way through. Didn't get bored of it. She-Hulk, I'm ready for it, and Wakanda, you know, of course.
Connect the dots among specific actions that Kang took. Actually, 10 changes that he made to the timeline. His fingerprints recorded throughout history. And unlike the stuff we theorized about, this actually looks like intentional evidence by the studio. So let us break down these 10 pieces of evidence.
But I know y'all just seen me shake my head too. I'm undecisive, bro. When I went that way, I had decided to go that way at the same time, and it rocked me, bro.
The 10 things that we know for sure Kang did. So the Kang variant, he remains claimed,
I paved the road. You just walked down there.
Now, we still don't know how truthful He Who Remains was being there, whether he was taking credit solely for things he did or for things Kangs have done collectively. It's an important distinction, but based on the accuracy of his script alone, I think we can say this Kang variant drafted the Sacred Timeline, aka Universe 616. But does that Sacred Timeline script include just the events that we saw in the Loki series, or does it also include events that are on the Sacred Timeline, aka the 616 universe, as that film reel in episode 1 was labeled 616? Or since the Loki who watched that footage departed
I don't think I noticed that.
from that timeline from 2012, and the footage showed his future through the Dark World, Ragnarok, and Infinity War, I think we have to credit He Who Remains with drafting that history too.
So the question is, when Loki got caught by the Time Patrol, isn't that what they were called? Or whatever they was called, I don't even care. When he got caught and he went to the place he went to, is that in our universe, or is that like outside of all the universe? So with like everybody in the TVA, would everybody in the TVA be main characters in the TVA be 616, or would everybody just be from different universes, which understood. They are from different universes, but what I'm trying to say is the TVA itself outside of the universes, or is it in 616? And when everything get pruned, or when they get brought to the TVA, you know, they come from their universe and they go to TVA 616, you feel me? Like, what is it? Like, I didn't understand that part.
History of the 616 MCU that we've been following. But to carry out his vision of the Sacred Timeline, this Kang variant created the TVA and the Void and all of the temporal tech. Everything the TVA did to prune that Sacred Timeline, this Kang was responsible for. That includes the detaining of the variants like Loki and Sylvie, the kidnapping and the brainwashing of the TVA employees like Mobius, B-15, and Renslayer, and all the variants and objects that were pruned into the Void, and the structure of the Void itself, and the leashing and harnessing of Eliath. But this brings up a few more implications of Kang's possible plan, because you could also say he led Loki and Sylvie to kill him and to open the multiverse up in order to unleash his variants.
Just wait till you meet my variants.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. It had to be scripted for her to kill him, and not like TV scripted, but like he scripted it. You feel me? Because it literally did not make sense for us to be here with the one who remains, probably like all powerful, this and that. Like, you feel me? And then to say like, and him to go, you don't want to meet my variants, and you still kill him. Like, we gonna fight them too. Like, that didn't make no sense to me. Like, what? This dude telling you like you don't want to meet them. They not nice people. Like, no. I promise you, we good right here. I'm having fun, but I'm getting tired of it, honestly. So really, you can do whatever you want to. And she killed him. Like, that had to be scripted. I wouldn't, cause I wouldn't be like, nah, you good, bro. We just gonna keep you. We know you, so we gonna keep you right here.
See you soon.
But the question there is, was Sylvie killing him just an inevitable thing that would happen, and he arranged it specifically as a kind of dead man switch, a fail-safe measure against his rival variants? Or he was just tired and he wanted the game to end? Or he knew that there was only so much he could do against his fellow variants, and needed the Avengers and heroes like Sylvie and Loki to do what he couldn't? Now, He Who Remains also likely had a history with Ravonna Renslayer that we'll probably learn more about in Loki Season 2. Renslayer's Hunter designation was A23, a nod to Avengers 23 in 1965, which was the first comic appearance of Ravonna Renslayer when Kang tried to romantically woo Ravonna. But we don't know where Renslayer goes at the end of Season 1 or what her true motivations are, but there is a good chance she and this Kang variant had something in the past. She might stay working in the TVA out of fear of him. Remember, there was that mysterious broken fourth timekeeper statue in He Who Remains Citadel. Its broken pieces just left broken on the floor. Maybe this someone who was dumped just leaves a broken picture frame on the floor. And when asked about this, the production designer of Loki told Vanity Fair, "I can't say anything about it, unfortunately, but the answers will be forthcoming." And I have always wondered if Renslayer was this Kang's first.
Meaning is going to be important.
timekeeper, the leader of those 4, but when she didn't reciprocate his love, he demoted her to judge status and turned the other 3 into automatons. Now, of course, there are the 616 Avengers that this Kang was involved with. We know this Kang spared the 616 Avengers.
But it's like the way he talking is just like, bruh, it's like the Avengers aren't even the MCs, bruh. Loki made, I don't know. I'm not gonna say Loki made like the Avengers seem like they weren't the MCs no more. But the way he talking right now, it's giving that feeling like, like I don't know. And then as soon as I seen this little these images as they rolled around, it was just like they're not. It was like a pan of unimportant people. You feel me? Even though those are our MCs. So that was crazy. That was crazy how I just got that feeling just then.
We know He Who Remains made an exception for the Avengers' subversion of the sacred timeline in Avengers Endgame that he did not extend to Loki.
You have the wrong person.
Oh, really? And who should we have?
I suspect the Avengers.
We're not here to talk about the Avengers.
Oh, no?
No. What they did was supposed to happen. You escaping was not.
I went into his possible motivations in another video, but again, it might be because he needed the Avengers to defeat his rival Kang Dynasty because he himself could not do it. And by allowing them to discover time travel, he left them with the keys to do so. Now you guys...
Oh. Yeah. Using so now he want to use the Avengers to I feel like to take them all out. You feel me?
Seen my videos enough to know that I watch a lot of TV, a lot of movies, and I rewatch everything a bazillion times just in case I missed something by clicking the link in the description below. So as we look ahead to Quantumania, we also know another Kang killed countless Avengers. The Comic-Con footage for Quantumania ends with Kang asking Scott Lang, "You're an Avenger, have I killed you before?" That means this Kang has killed so many Avengers, he doesn't remember which of them he's killed.
That boy dog then. He be killing Avengers like that. Like we don't know what Avengers he was killing. He literally could have been killing Hawkeye, Black Widow, Iron Man type people. Like he easily could have been. It easily could have been those, and not Thor or a Hulk or somebody, Captain Marvel, like somebody who about that action.
Quantumania, of course, will also probably show how involved this Kang was in the quantum realm and its time vortex.
I'm sorry, I ain't put Captain America in there because I don't know about Captain America, bro.
Texas. But I also think that He Who Remains might have been involved with every new Marvel hero we are meeting in Phase 4. I asked Iman Vellani about Kamala Khan going back in time, and Iman laughed about how she too initially wondered whether it broke Marvel's logic, but then teased that the Marvels will further explain how the bangle enabled her to time travel. And then I asked her another question, and her answer was probably the most interesting thing to come out of this interview. Do you think Kang or He Who Remains might have planned specifically for Kamala to go back in time?
Yeah. Okay, so the inscription on the bangle used to be "what is destined for you will come for you." We did change it after that, but I like to use that as a way of, justifying how Kamala goes back in time and why that was meant to happen.
And this is a huge deal. Now, yes, Iman Vellani only has a few pieces of the overall puzzle, but it sounds like if a Kang variant allowed the Avengers to go back in time to save themselves, he also allowed Kamala Khan to go back.
Bro, I want to be in a movie so bad to the point where a movie series, like, I just want to be on TV, but like so bad that like people ask me these questions and I really got to think about how I got to answer them, because I didn't see like the packet for Game of Thrones when they did the reading. It said confidential or top secret. It said one of the two. I was just like, dang, I want to be the person like to read that and then go on the interview and they ask me questions and I'm just like, I can't even answer that.
In time. Why? Well, we'll probably find out in the Marvels, but I'm guessing it was to position Ms. Marvel in Battle Secret Wars to create the circumstances of this girl even existing so that she could one day be a superhero? Maybe to give his variant, Iron Lad, a teammate on the Young Avengers. And whether or not Ms. Marvel joins the Young Avengers, this does bring up another piece of Kang evidence that we haven't talked much about ever since Hawkeye. Because remember, that watch from Avengers Compound that we later learned belonged to Laura Barton, Mockingbird, was numbered 268. And at the time, many of us speculated that this could be a Kang clue, and were mocked for it. But when you go back and look at that, Avengers 268 was the beginning of a storyline called, wait for it, The Kang Dynasty. Yes, Hawkeye was signaling where this is all headed. So if we consider this item Kang connected, it's possible that one of the Kangs displaced this watch into the hands of black market dealers so that Kate Bishop would have this chance encounter with Clint Barton and become the next Hawkeye, leader of the Young Avengers. This would also support the theory that He Who Remains was a rogue sympathetic Kang who helped his Avengers survive.
Wait, she's gonna be the leader? Her? I seen her in the show. I don't want her leading me. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. If y'all don't put name, who are the Young Avengers? I have to like, I think they had a show at one point in time or a movie with the Young Avengers so long ago.
And in this case, alter the timeline so that the Young Avengers would form and include his Iron Lad variant. Now, there was a clearer Kang sighting in Moon Knight in episode 3. One of the Egyptians Mark Spector chases down has a jacket with the imprint of Pharaoh Rama-Tut, one of the known identities of Kang the Conqueror. This was confirmed to us by a producer on that series. He Remains even alluded to this past.
I've been dubbed many names by many people. A ruler, a conqueror, a jerk.
This tells us that within the 616 history, ancient history, was an Egyptian ruler named Pharaoh Rama-Tut, and Kang therefore meddled with Egyptian gods and Moon Knight. And there was a second Kang clue in that final sequence of this season of Moon Knight, when Jake Lockley wheels Arthur Harrow past a poster with a QR code that, when you scanned it, took you to a 2019 Moon Knight Acts of Evil comic, when Moon Knight and Kang
really, like, they be putting, like, Marvel's so in depth, bruh. Like, they're really beating out DC right now, bruh. It don't even make sense, bruh. Like, they leave clues that don't lead to dead ends, bruh. Like Game of Thrones did. You know, they set up clues, but somehow, you know, I don't know if they ran out of the budget or ran out of time. Whatever they did, or wasn't trying to catch up to the books. I think something of that nature had them, you know, leave clues in the beginning of the series that eventually had to just lead to dead ends because they couldn't finish them out. But Marvel does not do that, and it's amazing, bro.
Kang race through time and alternate timelines in search of 3 totems of Khonshu. This could be a subplot of Avengers Kang Dynasty, a task Moon Knight does to defeat one of the Kangs of the Council. So coming back around to that dastardly Kang we're about to meet in Quantumania, we know He Who Remains has a history of violence. He admitted he killed other Nathaniel Richards variants to win that past multiversal war and build the TVA in the Void. That tells us that the way the Avengers might be able to defeat the Kang Dynasty will be to turn the Kangs against each other. And since He Who Remains spared the 616 Avengers and allowed them to keep Tony Stark's quantum navigation tech the ability to travel through time, one could argue that this one Kang left the Avengers with the tools they need to bring down the Dynasty. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EAVoss. Follow me.
Yeah, appreciate that, my boy. Great information. Nothing spoiled me. I don't really feel like I've seen 10 times he changed something. I feel like I just got some information, but we ain't worry about it. It was good information. Go ahead and like the video. Hope you do the same. Drop that. Oh, as y'all can see, that was the end of that video. Hey, 10 times Kang changed the MCU timeline in phase 4. Gave me some information. Ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. If y'all were rocking with me at any point in time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next. It's Crunch Mafia. I'm OG Tubbs, and we out.